Finally, on all of my travels, I finally arrive in one place that feels like me. This place gets me. It looks like me. It's got everything that I love all bundled into one badass city. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Montreal, Quebec. Boom! The amount of street art in this city is mind-boggling. For a guy like me who is all about that street art, that expressing your creativity and just being who you want to be, this town has got chrome stamped all over it. That piece up there is practically emotional for me. Let's take a closer look at this thing. Holy mother of... There's just some pieces of artwork somewhere when you see them, they just strike an emotion, and that one's just probably the most spectacular piece of artwork and graffiti I have ever seen on any building anywhere. But there are some fun things scattered all throughout this city. Look at that little guy. Oh, this is a beautiful piece. How beautiful. Wow. That's cool. So is that one though. Oh, just the detail around every corner is crazy. Like, this could be a 3-hour-long video of me just capturing street art. So let's kick in a little bit of music and let's go explore some of this city and see the beautiful artwork this place has to offer. As far as you can see down all the back alleys, it's just covered in breathtaking color. Smells like pee down here, but that's the whole... Oh, this place is just so amazing. Oh, everywhere you turn, like all the way down their artwork, all the way down their artwork. And some incredibly beautiful pieces. Wow. Sure would be cool to live in here and watch these guys do their work in the back alleys. Wow. Everywhere. Oh. I'm in my glory this morning. Montreal, Quebec. Money, just look at this. Right around another corner. Boom. More art. The sun is just rising too. When I was driving into Montreal, I started to notice a lot of like hood style suburban areas which were like loaded in graffiti. I'm like, oh, I gotta go back, thinking that was gonna be like the graffiti spot in town. Well, it turned out that this entire city is literally covered in graffiti. And I don't say that, I should be quiet, people are probably sleeping right there. I don't say that as an exaggeration. I'm literally telling you, this city is like painted, covered. Oh, man. Are you guys looking at some of this stuff? Oh, the flow and the color on that one. Wow. It's pretty sweet because there's a lot of names down here that I don't recognize. And so for those of you who don't know, that is somebody's tag name. So that would be like the graffiti artist's name. And I don't recognize a lot of these things. Whoa. He's kind of cool. Wow. Oh, the alley's just as far as you can go. Covered in it. All right, nobody wants to sit here and just watch me shaky camera, so let's roll back to that music. A little breather from all of that graffiti. Believe it or not, all those clips you've seen were all within like 5 or 8 square blocks. So much artwork out here. I'm in my glory. Another really rad thing I find about Montreal is that it's about 50-50 on the French to English language. It was weird to be here and all of a sudden you hear people walking by speaking English, and I haven't heard that in a very long time because I spent a fair amount of time in Quebec City and all the surrounding towns, and English is not a language that you hear spoken out anywhere. It's French and French only. So it's kind of cool to be here and people are coming by, they're saying good morning to me. So far on my travels, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this proudly. Montreal, Quebec has been my favorite place to be on my travels so far, and my favorite province has been Quebec. Yeah, this is one of those things, me saying this, I never expected it. I totally never expected it. I thought it was going to be like anything in the Maritimes, like Nova Scotia or anywhere like that. Good morning. I thought it was going to be everything out that way, all the oceans and all the little stuff out that way, and I never expected it to be Quebec, to be the one that I'm going to mark down as the #1 spot to travel on here. Cruz is getting lots of love there.
Montreal is the best place.
Yeah, I just actually finished just saying that I have a YouTube channel.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. See you later. What's the matter, buddy? Is it too hot out here? He's like, I'm going to go sit in the shade for a while. But anyway, I'm actually waiting for a store down here to open. There's a Converse store that I want to go check out, because it's always cool when you go from town to town to go check out what they've got in the local Converse store. And I'm pumped because this is yet another one that claims they have like the world's biggest Converse collection. I see that quite a bit though. In Victoria, they say the same thing. One of my favorite stores, Bag and Shoes in Victoria, BC, there says, oh, the world's largest Converse collection. Well, these guys are claiming the same thing. So we're gonna go find out. They open in like 10 minutes. went into the Converse store and I found myself a pair of shoes. And then while I was in there shopping, Natalie showed up, and so Natalie's right there saying hi.
Hi everyone.
So we came to this little bistro. She said it's like the place to go for breakfast. So we're just about to like mow down and eat some breakfast.
Café Chéri.
I didn't even know what she said. Cafe. I got that.
Café Chéri.
Sherry.
Chéri is the name of the place. Chéri. It's written there. Le Café Chéri. It's an institution here.
See that funky building right there? That's the Converse store where I bought my new pair of shoes. Anyway, breakfast was super good. One thing I did notice out here that we don't get pretty much anywhere else is every time you order breakfast, it comes with beans, like pork and beans kind of beans in that sauce everywhere, whether it be a small container or today I got a big bowl of it. But breakfast everywhere in Quebec so far. I don't know, maybe you are from out here. Maybe that's just a Quebec thing. You get beans with breakfast every day. Let me show you my new shoes. They say Campbell's soup on them. How awesome are those, right? I just had to. They have a fat sale in there. They were 50% off, and this close to going back in there, but those are dope. Okay, we're gonna head down the street and meet up with Natalie again. She's got a few places that she would like to go show me around town, so I'm pretty stoked. We got a little bit of a tour guide here in Montreal. All right, so a little fact. I shouldn't even say fact. A little piece of information, that's a better way to put it. I'm drawing a blank. Why am I drawing a blank? Lawrence and Cecile, you remember them from videos from way back. If you don't, friends of mine that were vanlifing all across Canada. Quebec is their favorite province as well too, and Montreal is the best place they've ever been on their entire travels across Canada. So that makes two people that I know that think this place is badass. She just told me a really cool place to go see graffiti is in Paris. I don't think we're gonna drive to Paris today. So she's taking me out sightseeing, and like any good subscriber of mine, she takes me down to where all the graffiti is. There's some amazing stuff up here. We're driving in. Oh, there's an old piece. Hey? That's pretty cool. This thing's been on a few road trips. Classic. Hey? It's classic right there. Oh, yeah. That thing looks pretty awesome.
Effortless. Yeah.
I think I need to get that fixed, because I noticed when I'm actually parked in a town somewhere and I'm on the side of the road where I really need to kind of maybe try to be a little bit quieter when I roll around in bed at night. Like I've moved somewhere, I've sat up before and the van's like squeak squeak. I'm like, oh, hopefully nobody's walking by going, the van's squeaking.
It's from a famous sculptor from Quebec, Alfred La Liberté.
Okay. I'm looking at these statues. I think this kid's choking a chicken. take a close look at that. Take a very close look at that. There's the legs of, what is that, turkey? The legs are sticking out there going, stop choking me. And the kid's got it by the throat. he's choking the chicken on the rainbow. That's awesome, but I don't, why is he killing that bird? That's funny. All right, now we're on the prowl to go get some ice. I got beer in my cooler with no ice, and I think in Quebec that's a crime. I think that it's a crime, right? I'm pretty for sure.
It's an extreme crime.
Yeah.
Really extreme.
Yeah, like they cut your hands off if you get caught with warm beer in your van.
No, they take away the beer and then they drink it in front of you and you're tied up.
Oh, that's worse than chopping my hands off. Okay, in her van tour video, you remember these? There was a whole lot of people in the comments saying, I wish she would have showed us how to make these. Well, we're gonna do that right now, but you guys are gonna watch that one in tomorrow's video. So if you didn't catch her van tour video, I suggest you go watch it. But inside of here are those little Lucy lights. The little lights, they're like, you kind of blow them up like a balloon. They're solar powered, super cheap on Amazon. But yeah. We're gonna start crafting. I don't have to craft, do I? Are you gonna sew? I don't know. Sew, needle, thread. What? I'm a dude. I don't have to.